Hey, what is up everybody, my name is Alex and today I'm going to show you the best gaming mouse I've ever used. So today I want to talk more about the SteelSeries Rival 600. As you see from the topic, this is not a clickbait or something like this, because in my whole life I've been using only gaming mice. I haven't been using any professional mice like the MX Master and things like this. So I have been using many different brands and many different models in different price range. And I have to say that the Rival 600 from SteelSeries is the best yet I've ever used, and I hope to see another mouse that can be a rival to the Rival 600, but for now this is the best. So let's start with the exterior of the mouse. The thing is that this one is a little bit longer than the others that I have been used, so my hand fits perfectly on it, but there is one concern that I'm going to tell you later in the video. So the surface is rubbery, and I like it very much because my hands are sweating very much, and in this case I didn't have any problems with slipping the mouse or something like this. I had a stable grip at the mouse and the control was always on point, and you won't have to worry when you are playing something like first-person shooter like CSGO or Overwatch and games like this, because the Rival 600 is actually made for FPS games more than anything else, because as you know SteelSeries is kind of focused to making products that are for first-person shooter gamers, like the competitive gamers in CSGO, the pros in CSGO. As you know, we are in the RGB era and everything now is RGB, so this mouse has also RGB lighting, which you can control with the SteelSeries software, which is made really good. It is almost perfect, if I have to be honest. There are some few little tweaks that I don't like, but overall the software is very good, and the RGB job here that the guys from SteelSeries made is also really good, because you can control many things about the RGB of the mouse, not only the spectrum cycling and the static color and things like this. You can actually separate the mouse on different areas and light them in different colors. I don't think that it looks really good, but if you want you can do this. As I said, this mouse is made for FPS gaming, something like CSGO, so it has an integration with CSGO. And what do I mean about this? The interesting thing is that few of the areas that are lighting with the RGB can be made to light in different colors depending on your status in the game. So you can make half of the mouse to light in red or blue or something like this, what you want, and it will represent your health level in CSGO, and the other one will represent the bullets you have, or you can make it to count your headshots and things like this, which is very interesting, but I'm not so sure that it is very useful, because your hand is on the mouse, and I don't think anyone will look at its mouse to see how many headshots he has or how many bullets or something like this. I think it is some kind of feature that I don't understand, but it is cool to have it because some people may actually use it, and I was not from the people that are looking to their mouse to see if they have any bullets or something like this, because the screen is right in front of me and I can see it better there. One of the most special things about this mouse is the dual sensor technology. Well, at first I was like, okay, what is the dual sensor technology? How can this help me? But after this I figured out that one of the sensors is responding to the lift-off distance, and there is minimal wobble when you lift up the mouse, and the cursor is almost not moving, because I have been using mice in the higher price range that when you lift it off the surface it actually moves the cursor something like 1 or 2 centimeters, which is absolutely crazy, especially if you are playing CSGO and you need accuracy there. So the dual sensor technology is something that makes this mouse a little bit more special than the others, and you can actually control the lift-off distance in the software. One of the other most interesting things about this mouse is the weight distribution system. It comes with 8 4-gram weights, which you can put in the mouse in different positions, so you can distribute the weight however you want. If you want it to be on the right side, or if you want it to be on the left side, or you want a special angle, you can do this, because you have something about 256 combinations of weight balance of the mouse. The only thing that you have to be careful about is when you are removing the side plates that are attached with magnets to the mouse. some of the weights can easily fall, and you have to keep in mind this because you can lose some of them, and after this I don't think it will be a very pleasant experience. About the test of the mouse, you cannot say that one mouse is good or bad without testing it, and without testing it something like 2 or 3 weeks and playing different games. So I managed to do this. I have tested it in many different games, and also my girlfriend tested it. So she plays CSGO just like me. I'm not that a good player on CSGO, but I can see the difference between other mice, and I have to say that this mouse is very nicely made, especially for first-person shooters. So the Rival 600 was really nice and performed really well no matter what was the game, because I was playing World of Warcraft, I was playing World of Tanks, and also CSGO and some Mass Effect, and I have to say that it performed very good in almost every game. And my honestly thought is that this is the best mouse I have ever used. And if you have used better mouse than the Rival 600, or you think that your mouse is the best mouse of all them, please write it down in the comments so I can see what other mice are people using. Also, for more easily carrying, I think the cable is detachable, so you can remove it from the mouse, but you have to know that this mouse is not wireless. You cannot use it without the cable, and if you forget your cable somewhere, you cannot use your mouse. So be careful with this and keep in mind that the mouse is not wireless. Another thing about the cable is that it is not braided, which I prefer, because braided cables are getting tangled very easily. They may be a little bit stronger than the other ones, but if they get tangled, especially when I'm playing something when I have to move the mouse very quick, it is a problem for me, and I prefer the cable not be braided. I had only one problem with the buttons, and this is on the left side of the mouse. The problem is that the button is too far away from my thumb, and I cannot actually reach it if I don't move my hand over the mouse, and if I move my hand over the mouse, I'm losing the control of it and everything is just screwed. So I don't think this button has actually placed there, especially for a person like me with not that big hands. But if you have long fingers, I don't think this will be a problem for you. You will be able to reach the buttons, but because of the mouse shape, because that it is a little bit more longer than the other ones, this was a hard moment for me to reach the front button, and that's the only thing that I don't like about it. So my overall experience with the mouse was very pleasant. I liked it very much. It was performing really good. And the thing is that the software actually made everything much better, because it was made very good. It was made easy to use, so you can personalize your mouse, you can personalize the lift off distance and things like this easily from the software without searching in the settings for 30 minutes. And I would love to hear what is your personal opinion about this mouse. Have you ever used it, and what is your favorite mouse? What is the mouse that you think is the best one? Please write it down in the comments so I can take a look at different products. But for me, the Rival 600 is the best gaming mouse I've ever used. So thank you again for watching, and see you in the next review. Bye.